Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to check out something pretty special that draws people all across the country to Georgia, specifically North Georgia. We're going to check out LakePoint Sports Destination, or LakePoint Station in Cartersville, Georgia, a massive destination and sporting complex that draws tons of people year round for all types of major events, from basketball to volleyball to soccer. We're going to check out LakePoint Sports Destination, about 1,300-acre piece of property that has a massive sporting complex that draws folks from all across the country. A major tourist attraction. It has restaurants, hotels, and all types of cool stuff. And the sports complex, or the sports arena, hosts one of the largest and wood floor facilities in the country. So it is truly a sight to see. Not only the sports complex, but just the size of the destination. They have Major League Baseball size fields, a soccer field, wakeboarding, and sand volleyball, and so much more. It is truly a sight to see. Located in Emerson, but most of the addresses are Cartersville, but it's right in between Cartersville, Georgia, and Ackworth. We're gonna go explore that today and check it out. Stay tuned, and we'll get right into it. So I'm standing outside of Lakepoint's outdoor beach volleyball courts here. And in addition, you can play, and there are beach volleyball leagues and games that happen right here. And I'm standing in front of Terminus Wake Park as well. I'll turn the camera around in just a second. But in addition to beach volleyball here, there's wakeboarding and water sports also here at Lakepoint. It's really cool to watch it as you're driving up the highway. You can see them doing all types of tricks and cool stuff. But something else to also check out and be aware of here at Lakepoint. So as I'm walking around here, Lakepoint is also has a ton of restaurants here that you're probably familiar with. The Varsity is more unique to Atlanta, but the other Varsity that I'm familiar with is the one in Midtown, and they have another one here in Lakepoint. Chick-fil-A, but you know, the service is consistently great. They have a few hotels here as well. And in addition, we'll go check out the giant sports complex, which is right over there. But I wanted to show you guys the wakeboarding park and the beach volleyball, which happens right here. And in addition to that, we have the baseball that happens on the other side of that, and of course Terminus, where the wakeboarding happens. So let's go check that out as well. So check all that out. It's pretty cool. Got ramps here and all types of cool water sports that happen out there. Some lawn chairs that happen when different events are going on. So pretty cool. But this is Terminus, the wake park, where he has all types of water sports and cool stuff. And I hope you guys can hear me okay. The wind is blowing pretty bad out here. So also wanted to get another view of this here. Got the beach volleyball courts all here, and some more of the wakeboarding park over there. So you have Terminus right here, and then as you swing around over here, you got the beach volleyball courts right in this area. So very cool. It's the winter time here, so it's very quiet, but summertime, springtime, it is very, very busy out here. All right, so I'm standing in front of Champions Center here at Lakepoint. It's a staple here at Lakepoint. It's a 170,000 square foot facility with, I think it's something like 12 basketball courts and 24 volleyball courts. It is huge, and I believe it's the world's largest like consecutive hard floor facility, something like that. But it's right here. It's right here behind me. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's over there. And over here, we have baseball fields, hotels on this side, and we have some teams practicing baseball over there. I'll swing around the camera so you guys can see it here in a second. And then up there, across the street from Lakepoint, we have the Stiegel condo community that I'll share with you guys, being built by Davidson Homes. So it's pretty cool. I think the baseball field is over there, and we'll go over there and take a look at that. But there are 8 Major League Baseball fields in this area. Turf, multi-sport soccer fields. Obviously, I mentioned the fake beaches and the water sport park. But I think the coolest thing is this sports complex and the sports facility. They have all types of events here. And I think they have a baseball team playing in the background over here. You can see one of the baseball courts here behind me. But this place is really cool. It's continually developing, and it is known to, I think one of their slogans is to create lasting memories. And they do that by hosting all types of sporting events. Really cool stuff happens. We'll go take a look at the baseball fields down that way. But here behind me, you can see some baseball fields here. And then right in front of me is the sports complex. So really cool, really walkable community from the apartments across the street. So in addition to the brand new condo development that they're building across the street, there's also an existing apartment complex called Upland as well. So let me swing the camera around and show you guys some of these baseball fields and this sports complex. So I'm not sure if you can see how truly massive this is, but there's one baseball field here, another over there, another over there, and here's a hotel. There are the apartments up there. They're continuing to build up in this area, and that's also where the Davidson Homes condos are located. And this is the sports center over here. Looks kind of like a warehouse, but it's a massive building over here. Another thing to note about this area is that you can see kind of up here, there's a Love's gas station. So there's lots of trucks that make their way through here. And, something to be aware of. And as you drive through here, you might be asking yourself, what's up with all the trucks and semi-trucks? And it's a major truck stop for sure. And that is why. But as you can see right here, here is the sports facility here, and it is gigantic. The camera doesn't quite do it justice. Here's another really cool view of the baseball fields, and then right behind me is the Lakeview Sporting Complex. But here you got the baseball fields, and you got some teams playing down there, or a team. If you look really closely, catch them in the middle of practice there. But it's getting really cold out here, so I'm making my way back to my car. But this is Lakepoint, developing quite a bit, and again, building some apartments and some condos right across the street, and you have a major highway right here. This direction you have Red Top Mountain and Cartersville, and in this direction you have Ackworth, and we're sitting in a section called Emerson, but we're in Cartersville, right on the border of Cartersville as well. All right, well, I had to get out of that cold. As a bald guy, you feel everything. So what I was saying about Lakepoint Station is it is a really cool facility here at Lakepoint that has all types of cool stuff for the kids. Arcade, golf, laser tag, rock climbing. A really cool facility to come, hang out, and have fun. But in addition to that, Lakeview Sports Complex is truly a one-of-a-kind sports complex. So in addition to the baseball fields, it also and the facility with the basketball courts and the indoor volleyball courts, it also has a soccer field, a large soccer field here at Lakepoint Station as well. So Lakepoint Station is truly one of a kind. It is a major tourist attraction, and it hosts all types of major sporting events, which makes sense. I didn't really know that prior to me making this video, but college recruiting events, major sporting events, and given its location, it's a very scenic piece of land, and it's in a very scenic area nestled in the foothills near Lake Allatoona. In north, you'll have Red Top Mountain and Cartersville, and as you head south, you'll run into Ackworth and Dallas, and it's nestled in a little small pocket called Emerson, but most of the addresses that you'll see are considered Cartersville. So it's truly a one-of-a-kind facility, something very unique, and it draws folks all across the country, and a very big tourist attraction that actually draws a lot of attention because of truly how massive and just how many sporting events are hosted here and how many sports take place here, from rugby to soccer to baseball to volleyball. It is truly something you have to see. And in closing, last thing I want to share with you folks is Lakepoint Station. Lakepoint Station is here at Lakepoint as well, and it has all types of cool stuff. Bowling, it has some activities that the kids can do as well. The Lakepoint Station is kind of like this fun event center also here in Lakepoint in that direction. There's a Starbucks over there as well. But Lakepoint Station is a really cool place to bring the kids to get all that energy out. A handful of things to do. For example, bowling, and I believe there's like a little mini putt golf course there as well, an arcade, all types of cool stuff here at Lakepoint as well. And you guys will get another really good view of the sports complex right behind me. So with that, I'm going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give me a thumbs up. If you like this format, I could do more videos just like this one and show you some other places in the Dallas area and the surrounding cities. This is one of them. This is a more developed area that's coming, and I wanted to share it with you. Me exploring, me talking to you candid like this. Let me know about the audio quality. Let me know about the camera quality. I'm holding the camera in my hand, and it may be a little shaky, but I wanted to just come out here and explore and share with you what I'm seeing and share with you what's coming to this area and what they're building in and around this particular area. So today we're exploring Lakepoint. Again, my name is Tajh Walker, and I'm a local realtor here in the Dallas area. Feel free to give me a call, text me or email if anything I shared you'd like to talk more about, and we can go from there. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, and we'll talk again soon. Take care.